Hey, everyone. It is Jay from the Let's Get Loud podcast with Jay and A, but it is just me today. It's Friday. We usually do solo podcasts. So thank you so much for listening. We are just about to hit 1 million downloads. By the time you listen to this, hopefully we have reached actually the 24th. Yeah. So today's the 24th and pretty sure today or tomorrow we're going to reach 900,000, putting us on the map to hit 1 million in a couple months, in like 2.5 months, which is crazy. So we did have a photo shoot last week about just to celebrate. We want to be ready beforehand. And we knew that we were like kind of busy in March and April, no time for a photo shoot. So yeah, we like planned for it so that when we do hit 1 million, we have all of the footage, all of the fun images to celebrate. So thank you. Thank you for being a part of 900,000 downloads. Let's get to 1 million. And right now I'm in the works or the talks. I feel like this is going to be the podcast where I'm like, oh, je peux pas parler anglais là. To do a party. I really want to do a party with you guys. And if you keep listening to our podcast, you'll see that we keep talking about what we should do and where to host this party, what, when, where, why. But June sounds fun. Don't you agree? June is like not summer mode yet, but like so fun. You know what's happening in June? Shania Twain. That is what's happening in June, you guys. I'm really pumped about June. Okay, so hello. Listen, I'm going to talk about something juicy today. Something that it just something happened and I was like, I need to talk to people about this. So I chose podcast. Definitely talked to my members about it as well. But this is about not eating enough. Listen, I don't want to trigger any thoughts about disordered eating or whatever, but we do need to have a talk about not eating enough and what that means and how that affects your weight loss journey. So through the years of helping people lose weight, hearing people say, I'm not losing weight because I'm not eating enough is actually like one of the most like frustrating social beliefs that I can't wrap my head around. And I understand that I might not upset people, but it's going to get people maybe talking, or even you're listening and maybe you're like, what is she going to say about this? But here's the thing, you guys. Weight loss happens when you consume less energy than you burn. I mean, science proves this, that this is how you lose fat. This is how you lose weight. And to think that we're going against that by not eating enough, just there's so much proof out there naysaying what you're saying that it does not make sense. Okay. And I know it's not fun to hear because we've always heard that if you're eating too much, it's bad. Like we kind of have like a bad feeling about eating too much. You know, it's seen as negative. And it's not that you're eating too much. It's you're eating more, you're consuming more energy than you are burning. So stop putting like your worth or, you know, kind of like if it's like you're a bad person, if you eat too much, stop saying you're eating too much. Maybe you're eating too many calories for weight loss, but too much. What does that mean? Right? Like, I don't like that phrase. Like when I consume a lot of calories, let's say on the weekend, I try really hard to change my language and not say, oh, I ate too much on the weekend. All I say is I ate way more than I needed, than my body needed, for sure. And that's totally fine. Like everyone does that. But the reason why I want to talk about not eating enough today is because, listen to this. So one of my best friends just got her tonsils taken out. Therefore, she was obviously put on a strict liquid diet, like no solids. So not even like, she started eating like applesauce, and even that was like the doctor, because she had like some issues and needed to be reoperated. It was like this big thing. And it was like liquids only, like liquids only. And so I was talking to her and she's like, I cannot wait to eat food. Like it's just like, so I'm just doing nothing. I'm not moving my body. I'm just like, I can't wait to be myself again. Right. Also in the conversation, what do you think we talked about? The fact that she's lost so much weight. So in 2 weeks, she's lost 13 pounds. This girl is not even someone that has excess fat on her body. So she would be considered like in healthy BMI range, meaning she doesn't have this excess, body fat. just waiting to melt. You know what I mean? So she has lost 13 pounds. 13 pounds. And don't you dare say, oh, she's lost muscle. Like she wasn't working out before. So like, yeah, she's lost some muscle. She's lost some fat. She's lost some water. She's lost all the things, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, she's not gaining weight because she's not eating enough. No. Okay. So she hasn't exercised. Okay. Wow. There's like 2 messages here. I'm going for it. Okay. Message number 1. The girl has not been putting a lot of energy in her body. Okay. She has definitely not consumed a lot. She is, quote unquote, not eating enough. Okay. And why is that? Is because her body has lost 13 pounds in 2 weeks. Her body is telling her you're not eating enough. And also her body is telling her you're in a massive deficit. So there's so many examples of this, of people literally starving, like they're not eating enough and they are losing weight. So it does not make sense that you think you're gaining weight or not losing weight because you're not eating enough. That just does not make sense. So that example for me was like, guys, like we need to create awareness around how easy it is for us to consume calories that we don't even recognize as calories. Okay. So please know that you cannot eat enough. Like, you saying I'm not losing weight because I'm not eating enough is not true. But you could also, and so when you read this on the internet, because this is shit that people put on the internet, you're not losing weight because you're not eating enough. You know what they mean? They mean you're not eating enough Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then because you're not eating enough, you're binging the other 4 days. Therefore, you're not losing weight. But at the end of the day, if you are not losing weight, you are not in a calorie deficit. It does not mean you're not eating enough. It means en général, on average, en moyenne, you are consuming more energy than you burn. Okay, you guys? I think it's just important that we like have that conversation. And my friend losing 13 pounds in 2 weeks is because she is not eating enough. She is losing weight. She is melting because she is not consuming a lot of energy. Okay. And I'm not talking about like when your metabolic rate slows down because you're losing weight, you still have to be in a calorie deficit no matter what to lose weight. Okay. So I just wanted to talk about that example. Now let's use her example for also exercise. We often think we have to exercise to lose weight. The girl has not moved. The girl has been in her bed watching Netflix, literally not moving, and has lost 13 pounds in 2 weeks. So it's showing you that like, if you're in a calorie deficit, these certain behaviors like exercising and eating certain specific foods for weight loss, they're not necessary for weight loss. If you're in a calorie deficit, you will lose weight. So that's an extreme example to show you that you can lose weight while not exercising because she created a calorie deficit. You can lose weight without eating fruit. And I'm not even going to say fruit because obviously on the internet, it's like, be afraid of fruit. Okay. So knowing that this is an extreme, like people lose weight in comas. Okay. So we need to put these examples and say, okay, our bodies lose weight when we eat fewer calories than we burn, or we burn more calories than we eat. That is how everyone, Mayo Clinic, which is like obviously a well-known, reliable source of information, is like the only way to lose weight is with eating fewer calories than you burn, or burning more calories. Everyone loses weight that way. It looks different for everyone. It's a different number for everyone. It's at a different rate for everyone, but everyone loses weight that way. Namaste, everyone. Just keep that in mind. And with that, I think it allows you to look around, and don't be a victim of a thought process or a belief that does not give you results. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.